adding something na relevant sa ating economics. Well, siguro makaka-relate din kayo. Kasi alam niyo naman, fuel prices mataas, nag 100. And that time, nag-decide na kami to go electric. Car that I got, or family got, is VinFast VF5. Kaya V-Rider. So VinFast VF5, that's why we are transitioning the channel from Guitar Moto. We are now V-Rider PH. For obvious reasons, diba? So versus 650 versus 1,000. Tapos VinFast VF5. So mahilig din tayo sa Voltes 5. Kaya napakasaya. And to tell you honestly, I am very happy with our purchase. VinFast is a Vietnamese brand, one of the richest in Vietnam. Mayari na VinFast. VinFast has been marketing their cars, their EVs, may scooter na rin sila. They're very, very common sa Vietnam. Magbigyan na natin si Taka. So akit lang tayo sa Antipolo para lang magka-video ng konti dito sa motor before I transition the video to the car. So again, VinFast VF5 ang ating nakuha, and may kwento tayo about how we got it. Oh, sakto, ayan o, VF5. Ang ganda ng gray. Nakuha namin white, no? Ayan, sample. VF5 gray. We wanted this color. Sakto naman yun. Right on cue. Ayan. So a little bit of background bakit tayo napadpad sa EV. Siyempre nga, aside from fuel prices, dati ayoko talaga ng EV dahil ang source of energy, so Meralco at kung anumang utility company, power utility company, ano rin coal, ano pa ba, basta mga fossil fuels, they still burn fossil fuels. Hindi siya malinis, hindi sustainable. Ang hirap dati pa ng mga charging stations, tapos yung battery napaka-mahal pag nasira, yung range na hindi rin maganda. Dati yun. So technology has evolved, especially itong LFP batteries. Better, well, I don't know if it's better range, but yung reliability ng battery a lot better. And may studies na lumang EV cars, nasa 70% pa din yung battery capacity nila. So not bad. And another reason pa pala, lahat ng EV na lumalabas noon, either Tesla, which is I don't like Elon, ay puro Chinese cars, yung Chinese EVs yung lumalabas sa Pilipinas. I don't know if you've heard, pero kung Pilipino ka, ayaw na naman nating suportahan yung ekonomiya na nangbubuli sa atin sana, diba? I mean, syempre, yung BYD mismo, yung Jetour, hindi sila mismo yung bully, pero they're still a Chinese company, so they are contributing to the economy of the bullies. Back to the topic of yung fossil fuels, dati yung sustainability, magkakaroon daw tayo dapat ng solar, kaso sila mismo sakit sa banks, diba? Ang maganda lang na ngayon, mas marami ng effort yung gobyerno na yung sustainability ng power. Plus, yung pinagsama-sama mo lahat ng emission from all of those ICE cars, napakalaking factor din. Hindi lang sa exhaust emission, pati yung heat nagko-contribute din sa pollution. Well, heat pollution, I guess. So, carbon footprint is very large. Kumpara dito, EV vehicle, meron lang siyang konting heat dahil sa battery, meron din siyang heat from the motor, I guess. That's siguro sa aircon. So, very clean compared to ICE. Tapos pati yung efficiency ng ICE cars, para mapaandar mo yung sasakyan, very low compared to EV vehicles. Mas mahaba yung mararating mo comparatively sa isang charge compared sa ICE. Malaki yung efficiency talaga ng EV. Kaya yun lang. So, yun yung mga dahilan kaya tayo nag-electric vehicle. And ngayon, nag-access tayo ng gasolina pala dito. So, patayin muna natin para tumahimik. Ayan. Ayun, yun lang po muna. So, from Guitar Moto to V-Rider PH. Salamat. Sana magkaroon kayo ng interest pa din sa ating mga content. And support pa din. Ang gusto ko lang din content talaga is yung may matututunan. So, I'll try my best na hindi lang yung puro rides ba. Alright, thank you, and as usual, ride safe and rock hard.